channel. So yet another kitchen video, but this time I will be showing you how I organize my kitchen drawers, kitchen cupboards, kitchen shelves underneath my sink. Yeah, come along. You've seen my kitchen cleaning, you've seen my kitchen decor, and now it's on to kitchen organization. So come along. So most of you have seen what my kitchen looked like if you follow me on my channel. But if you don't, here's a quick overview. Okay, so let's start over here. So we got the dishwasher and then the sink, and underneath the sink we've got, over here I just keep my Spirit sponge, my paper towel, there's some brushes for cast iron, bottle cleaners, like bottle cleaning brushes and stuff like that in there. So pretty much everything that's supposed to clean for like rags and stuff like that for cleaning. I also have extra dishwashing rags. I use these. They are from Norwax. I really like them because they never smell. I always air them out dry after every use, but I just find they're not like your typical washcloth because it's got the holes in it, so it doesn't hold to any smell or anything, any like food particles or anything like that. So, and then in this green basket I have all my cleaning supplies that I keep for my weekly cleaning and also for my daily kitchen cleanup. There's also the Finish Jet Dry, then my dishwashing soap, and then over here I have one of these, so the current rag, the dish drying towel thing, whatever this is called, and then this is polishing cloth. And then on the floor over here is for a spot for my green bin where I put all my cutting, like peels and stuff like that. I don't know what's going on with my camera. Okay, so let's move on to the corner cabinet. Trying to stay away so I can show you, the light can come in. So over here I have tea kettle and a frother, and then behind there I have some Corningware that I don't use on regular basis. And then up here is my Cuisinart. It's like a Keurig. I don't usually use it on daily basis. I had it out for my hot chocolate station, and I will take it out if I have like if I'm hosting a party and there's a lot of people. It's just so much simpler for people to make their own coffee instead of me making a couple pots of coffee. And then I have my strainers, as well as the light is really bad in that corner. So in that corner is are my stones. So there's a pizza stone and a lasagna pan, or a rectangular baker. Then I have my cast iron, and then down here I have my cast iron, is it a skillet, is it, or like a flat top for pancakes and stuff like that. And then I have my soda stream, and then the pizza stones at the back. And I use to show you what I use these dividers. I got them at Bath and Body Works. Okay, and then to move on in these drawers, so this is my junk drawer. So I have extra keychains, some keys that belong to my neighbors in case if they get locked out, a lighter, and then a couple small screwdrivers, a glue, electric tape, just kind of miscellaneous stuff. Garage door openers. Then I have some notepads on the side here, lighter, and just there's some labels, candles, just like I said, miscellaneous stuff. This is all like health related, I guess. Pens, office supplies, some change, some more hair stuff, permanent markers, more labels, sticky notes. Yeah, labels and sticky notes over here, and clear tape. Okay, so that's for my junk drawer. Then over here is my tea drawer, and I keep all my loose leaf teas. And then I also have a box of the Tazo chai tea. And then here I have, this is like it's for honey, so that's why it's in a bag, because it's all sticky. Then I have my supplies, so these go together. They're for matcha. Couple other loose leaf teas. This goes into my tea cup that goes like take long teacup, and it is for frothing the matcha as well. And then a couple of these tea strainers are in here. So this goes in here. I've been loving this tea still. If you watched my January favorites, it was part of my January favorites. So, and then over here I have, let's go over here. I have my Ziploc bags, and my these are cut up for dividing to put between pancakes or waffles for freezing. So I just have different sizes of Ziploc bags. And then down here I just have my oven mitts and my kitchen rags. Okay, then moving up here in the first cabinet, starting up top is my flu and cold medicine, some extra tea that's in the bags that I transfer into the tins. Then I have my smoothie cups and my pain medicine and things like hydrogen peroxide. And then over here I have water bottles, take along coffee mugs, and also there's that tea, David's tea take along bottle cup, whatever you call that. So that's in that one. And then in this double drawer, I'll move back, I have up top here are small measuring spoons that sit on top of a scale. Then I have measuring cups, lids for these glass bowls, and a citrus press. I have a citrus press in here, and one of these lemon thingies, well, citrus thingies, I guess you can use it for lime as well. Then I have a cheese grater. I make my own salad, some of my own salad dressing, so that's there. Cup and measuring cups, and some more measuring cups over here. And then here I have our everyday drinking cups. There's a spot because most of them are still in a dishwasher. And then I also have my summer tea, which I make iced tea out of, but it doesn't fit into my drawer. And then my teacups in there. Okay, so then moving on to here, I have my salad bowls. I have more, but they're in a dishwasher. Then I have just a few of my Disney mugs. I have a huge collection, so there's just a few here. And then my everyday plates and bowls are here. This I got from my dollar store. And then I keep all my spatulas and my cooking utensils in these vases, and my toaster. And then here is my cutlery organization, my clips, steak knives, and there's large spoons that are used for mixing salads. And I also keep these. They come with my Pamper Chef stones. And then in here is just garbage and then recycling at the back. So the corner unit you saw if you watched my kitchen decor, it's just strictly decorative. Doesn't serve any purpose but decoration. And then over here I have my coconut oil and my salt and pepper. I have sea salt, I have coarse sea salt, I have fine sea salt, normal salt, and black pepper mill. And then over here I keep my baking soda and my baking powder and my vanilla. My other oils I keep right over there. So then over here I have my microwave, and above it I have all my noodles and rice. So rice, I have soup noodles, behind it is soba noodles, then I have some just semolina noodles, egg noodles, and underneath are pho noodles. For a family that doesn't eat a lot of noodles, we sure have a lot of noodles. And then moving on to here, the corner cabinet has, let's move back to show you. So over here are all my lids. Right beside it is handheld mixer and immersive blender and all of its supplies. And then over here is my Ninja. I love it because I just take the whole thing out, use what I need, then put everything back in and put it back there instead of having loose pieces all over the place. And then I also have a pitcher. And then down here are all my cooking pots and pans. And I had bought those Lagostina things to separate them, although I'm pretty sure I'm the only one that actually puts them in between. Then in here I have my cutlery, which was organized, I thought, anyways. But when you have kids putting dishes away, sometimes things happen. So let's just go over it. I have knives, I have cutting supplies, ice cream scoops, strainers, can openers, wine openers, meat thermometers. So everything else you use in a kitchen that's not an actual cooking utensil. So, and I bought all of the dividers are from a dollar store. And then over here is all my lunch supplies, my plastic containers for kids snacks and lunches. We try to go as green as possible. And then over here I have my food storage containers, glass and plastic. Okay, and then going up above the pantry, I have some mixing bowls. I have a salad spinner, and I also have my cutting board. A few of them are in the dishwasher, so just so you see what that looks like. And if you watched my pantry organization and clean out, you saw how I organized my pantry. So starting at the bottom, I have all my flours and cornstarch, and there's also dog treats. Then I have all my sweeteners and some like other seasoning that aren't herbs. And then I have herbs here, all in mason jars labeled, well, except these are just in little jars. And then over here I have snacks and bread, and then up here is breakfast stuff and coffee. I have to put the rest of this coffee in my coffee maker. So it's pretty much things that I use on regular daily basis. All my small appliances and spices and things I don't use every day are in my pantry in my mudroom. And then above the fridge I hold my big cutting board, keep my big cutting board, and then here, which is I find the most useless cupboard in the kitchen, I have my extra oil, my Vega protein, croutons, and then in this here is I do overnight oats, so I have jars for that in there, and then I also have the cartridge for my soda stream. So that sums it up. I think I showed you everything. It functions for me. It works for most of the stuff works for my family. I do occasionally find things that totally blow me away in places that they really shouldn't, but I can't complain if they're helping me out. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, give me a thumbs up, and I would love for you to subscribe if you haven't done so already. Thanks for watching.